She's about to do what she's about to do, and she's about to show what the girls should have did.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who's Beats, your girl Icarly Reboot coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about reboots in general. Just like a main topic is really, it is currently, there's a lot of reboots coming out now, but reboots always been happening. So, as of yesterday, Degrassi was basically green-lighted for another reboot on HBOMax. And HBOMax basically, I guess, said that they got the rights to the Next Generation seasons 1 through 14. So, and that is supposed to be happening in 2023. So I think the show is supposed to be coming out in 2023. So I guess they're going to do the filming this year, or I don't know. But yeah. So with that being said, and I see a lot of the Next Generation cast was giving a lot of props to the reboot happening. So there was a little discourse, people were talking about Degrassi, another reboot on HBOMax, because there's the Euphoria, there's the Degrassi, Next Generation, Gossip Girl reboot. So they're like, oh, we're gonna have another Degrassi. But the thing about it, people are saying Degrassi is a reboot. It's not. Degrassi is kind of a little more different. But yeah, it's a reboot. Degrassi is more of a continuation, I would say. It's more of a continuation of basically a similar story than a reboot. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, it got canceled, or, it was just that's it. It was just more of a continuation. Because, yes, Degrassi happened in elementary school, then it was middle, and then junior high, high school, and then the Next Generation when you have Wheelchair Jimmy. So, and then Netflix did a season or two called The Next Class, which obviously sucked. So that was the end of the Degrassi. And then now HBOMax now has, making their show called Degrassi New Generation. I don't know what that is. So there was people talking about, reboots. We have the Gossip Girl reboot already out. Pretty Little Liars is having a reboot. Now Degrassi is having. If they continue on with the real characters, then sure, it's a continuation. But if it's characters are just gonna pop up, it's a reboot. So it's a reboot. If they're just gonna pop up, yeah, it's a reboot. So then, also, if anyone remembers 90210, 90210 was the reboot of Beverly Hills 90210. And talk about reboots, 90210, that was a good reboot. Talk about a reboot, because some reboots of the originals of an original show would flop so hard. Gossip Girl. And then even though it's in the training, I'm not gonna lie, but then you got some of them that do really great, like 90210. 90210 was really good. When people talk about 90210, that's a show. And then we have Adventure Sabrina. Sabrina was a reboot of the Sabrina the Teenage Witch TV show. So that was a reboot. And that was, they said it was a reboot because it was basically the same original story, but twisted into a different way, made it darker. So that was a reboot of itself. And then you got the Icarly reboot of Icarly coming back. You know, there's a lot of like nowadays a lot of people just want, you know, more nostalgic things and not a lot of originality, which sometimes can be fine, but then it's just like, okay, we're just seeing the same things like Scream 5's coming back. Everybody's hyped for that. That's great. We had The Matrix Resurrections. You know, it wasn't a reboot, but it was just, you know, another installment of something that, you know, has been great. Have a lot of nostalgic, not a lot of movie adaptations, like maybe 5 different adaptations of like a similar plot sequence. You know, TV shows having reboots. Like, didn't Pretty Little Liars, after the original, they had The Perfectionist? I never saw that. And then now they're having their reboot on HBOMax. Like, what do you guys think about reboots? To me, some of them it's really hit or miss with reboots, to be honest. I mean, some of them could be like, yeah, that was good, or like, I like this little spin that they have on it, but then some of them just like, just leave it alone. With the Degrassi having, I guess, a reboot, because it's gonna be 10 episodes, 1 hour long each, which is kind of a different format than the original, because the original was like a 30-minute episode, very quick. You know, you can get through, like, a lot of things happen at one time. Like, you saw somebody die in like 22 minutes, like, when I tell you. So but having an hour-long episode of Degrassi, and Degrassi was, let me tell you, Degrassi, every teen drama wants to be Degrassi. And Degrassi not even a U.S. TV show. It's a Canadian TV show. Like, let me tell you about it, okay? So just like, everybody wants to be Canadian Degrassi. You know, Next Generation, more specifically. Because you got the Euphoria. Everybody was on Euphoria this week because of, you know, the episode that happened and stuff like that. Oh, like Euphoria. And then Degrassi was like, hold up. We're having a reboot. You know, we're bringing back Degrassi. And the thing is, because it's on HBO Max, Drake might make an appearance, just because Drake is the executive producer on Euphoria. So, I mean, he might make an appearance, so that might be a possibility. So that'll be good if they actually bring back the Next Generation characters, and maybe even the junior high school ones. That'll be a good thing that they will do. This Gossip Girl reboot, the original is definitely better. The only thing that, you know, the reboot has on the original is that there was diversity. We do like diversity, so I mean, that's the only good thing that they one-upped the original with. But other than that, nothing else. 90210. Let me talk about a reboot. That was a reboot. Let me tell you about it. That was a reboot. Reboot. That was a reboot. Like, now for Degrassi, I really hope they do the theme song, because everybody knows the theme song. Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. Be the best that I can be. But yeah, that was, if they do a theme song, because nowadays TV shows don't like doing theme songs. They just be like, oh, you know, a little flash of the little title logo, and that's it. I'm like, where's the theme song? Where are the recipes? Because we need to bring in the recipes in the writer room. We need the recipes. We need the teen drama recipes. You know, we need that in the writer room, okay? You know, some show, you know, you don't need a theme song. Like, even Teen Wolf didn't have a theme song, but they had a theme sequence. and that theme sequence went off. Okay, there was no theme song, but they had a sequence. Like, at least give us a little something. Okay, don't make it just a bare name, a black screen, and oh, Degrassi. Like, what is that? What is that? We need a little theme song. Okay, but anyway, I think I'm forgetting a little bit more reboots. I had named the majority of the ones that are, talked about. But yeah, let me guys know, what do you guys think about reboots, or all that stuff. Think about the ones that are coming out soon. I mean, HBO Max is about to be in their bag. Netflix gotta, get ready to rumble, because HBO Max got Gossip Girl and the reboot, Euphoria. They got Pretty Little Liars. Now they're getting Degrassi and the Next Generation, all 14 seasons, on HBO Max. Like, do you understand? And then they have the OC. Like, do you understand? HBO Max is going to be in their bag. Now, the thing is that it's funny, because HBO Max is not even in Canada. So the fact that HBO Max is like buying Degrassi, which is a Canadian show, is funny, because the Canadians don't even have HBO Max in their country. So they're just like, what? Like, what? But anyway, everybody wants to be Degrassi. Degrassi is the it girl, argue for, like, that's the tea. But yeah, what do you guys think about the reboots? This was like a little short little topic, just like, current events kind of video. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.